I did everything I was told to do. I went to college, I took out the $80K in student loans, and I got that dream job in healthcare. All to spend the last 14 years of my life feeling empty, exhausted, and completely unfulfilled. I had just come to terms with the fact that this was how life was gonna be until last year when the AC broke and we totaled out a car. And I started to really realize that hard work wasn't going to save us the way I thought it would. Thankfully, God's had a different plan for me, and that plan is completely changing my family and our future. Hi friend, I'm Kevin. I am a healthcare working mama to 2 busy boys. And for years, I have truly thought that I have been doing everything right. Go to college, get the good job, pay the bills, and hopefully you can retire someday. Hopefully early. But deep down, I knew that I was made for more, not because I don't enjoy my patients or the work that I do, but because I have always dreamed of more time, more freedom, and more memories with my family. I had literally tried every online thing that you can imagine, and I freaking failed miserably. And so I just started to think, maybe that's not meant for me. So I gave up that dream, and I just decided I was going to be grateful for what we had. But in August last year, everything freaking changed. Our AC unit died, and literally 2 days later, my husband's car was totaled out in an accident. We had worked so hard to become debt-free, build up our savings. Just like that, it was gone. I remember sitting there so angry, not at God, but at the situation, because everything felt so incredibly fragile. We had done everything right and still ended up in a position where 1 month of major unexpected expenses could completely wipe us out and we have to start over. We took out a car loan, but I made a promise to myself that I was going to find a way to make extra income to cover that payment every month without dipping into our budget. That's when I started seeing this mama online. She was a stay-at-home mom having $900 days from her phone, and I was freaking skeptical because there was no way she was making that kind of money, especially from her phone while she was home with her kids. But I couldn't stop thinking about it because she was making more in a day home with her kids than I was working at my healthcare job, missing out on soccer games, holidays, and memories that I was never gonna get back. Then I started seeing other stories like Victoria. She's a mama of 3 who had worked 3 jobs. She was in an MLM for years and had nothing to show for it. Now she has made well over $400,000. Her house that she built a year ago is completely paid off, and she just bought her dream car in cash. And then I saw Ashley's story. She's a nurse mama to 3 littles. She missed her daughter's first 4 Christmases. She was constantly working extra shifts just to survive. Now she's having 20K months online, and she just let her nursing license expire because she doesn't even need it. When I saw those stories, I stopped doubting and I started believing, because I knew if they could do it, I could figure out how to do it too. So I took the leap, and I was freaking terrified because as a working mom, I didn't have the extra time or the energy or the brain power. But I also knew that God gave me this nudge for a reason. So I started learning about digital marketing and passive income with step-by-step guidance, promoting done-for-you digital products, making 100% profit. And the best part is that this fits right into busy mom life. I literally work this business in the pockets of my day, after school drop-off, during my lunch breaks, and after bedtime. Then came the moment I will never forget. It was Thanksgiving. We were in the car, my husband driving, my boys in the back, and my phone dinged and said, "You just made $600." I literally looked at my husband and started crying, because in that moment, I knew that this was exactly what I had prayed for. Soon after came my first $900 day, and then I had a $2,700 week, all from my phone. And then I realized something. I don't have to give up helping people to live in freedom. This business lets families and moms find peace without burnout. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, I could never do that, I just want you to know that at one point in time, I thought the exact same thing. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to be techie or perfect. You just need a willingness to start and learn and trust that God can use this in your life too. Because us healthcare workers, we are helpers. We pour into everyone else, but we forget to pour into our own future. And our families deserve the best version of us, not the leftovers. This is your reminder that you can build something beautiful in the margins of your busy life. You can have faith and freedom. You can work less, live more, and still walk in purpose. If this spoke to you, mama, don't let it stop there. Comment freedom below if you are ready to learn how I got started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and watch the next video about how busy mamas like us are making big money and creating freedom in this online space. I'm also going to put my website in the comments below so you can check out my guide and see how to start making money online and creating passive income. Because when you start walking in faith and taking small steps, you'll see that God's plan is always so much bigger than your own.